I am incredibly concerned about the shrinking middle class. What we're seeing is more and more families who I think are invisible. They're working overtime just to make hard, daily, almost impossible choices like, do I keep the lights on or buy this medication that my child needs? Across the United States, we know that 54 million households are falling under the ALICE threshold. That's a big number. United Way of Greater Chattanooga is wholly invested in uplifting and supporting ALICE families. When we say ALICE, that's an acronym, stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, and Employed Households.
About 3 years ago, our CEO, Leslie Scarce, used our ALICE data that showed there was about 10,000 households with children that were in ALICE or in financial hardship. We had to decide what our action item was behind it.
The United Way of Greater Chattanooga is taking a two-generation, whole family, whole community approach to uplifting ALICE households. And that means that we want to make sure that children have the safest, healthiest lives possible, while also ensuring the financial stability of their parents and caregivers and wrapping them in a connected, caring community. That has transformational impact for the next generation. When we launched United for Working Families, we really wanted to provide a toolkit, case studies, and resources that really mattered in terms of building a family-friendly workplace. Family-friendly workplaces are good for every family, no matter your income level. They're just especially good for ALICE families.
United for Working Families is all about developing workplaces in a way that allows working families to thrive, that they will have access to flexibility and child care and family assistance and financial stability and health and wellness and social connectedness programs in a way that has never been designed before.
So United for Working Families began with the recognition that we needed to change the conversation in how we partner with companies.
Trust always takes a while. And so it took us a year of having conversations with many employers to say, here's the barriers and gaps that we're seeing, and here's how you can solve them. Currently, we've been working with over 40 companies that touch base with over 24,000 employees in our local community. That's only growing.
Southern Champion Tray is a fourth-generation family-owned business, well-grounded in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And culture is something that has been near and dear to the organization for many, many years. United Way is an important partner as we continue to find ways to strengthen our culture. They are a great connector to our community. They're bringing new information and new ideas in that is helping us as an organization to continue to improve. ALICE at Work provided my team and some of our key leaders within the organization a perspective of we're walking aside people that have different needs and they are going through different things in their life. And it's how do we find them at the journey that they're at and help them through that as an organization.
I don't come in here with some fancy algorithm that says, if you put in this is what you'll see, because it really depends on the company. It depends on the employees that they have, because it's not a perfect solution.
We had a new hire that started with us, and the supervisor came to us and said, we believe that this individual doesn't have a consistent means of shelter. They're working, they're doing their best to get back on their feet. Is there anything else Southern Champion Tray can do? Without question, I knew who I was calling.
You maintain this role within the community of connecting everyone that needs to be at the table all at one time. And you do it in a way that organizations feel safe and trusted to come to us.
Our team partnered with that individual. We were doing whatever we could to get them the services that they needed. Take care of themselves to start thriving in our community.
The trust now looks like when we have a solution, they take it as a credible source.
Now we're having companies come to us and ask for our help creating solutions around things like childcare or transportation strategies or whatever barriers they have in their own company. They're looking to the United Way as the expert in how to help partner with them to solve them for their people, and that's really exciting. Now we see the workplace as a pipeline of how to reach ALICE. ALICE is going to work every day.